What happens when a college football star's career hangs by a thread, and the only person who can save it is Coach Prime himself? Kaidon Salter, once a human highlight reel at Liberty, is now staring down the biggest ultimatum of his life in Boulder. A new quarterback race, a rebuilt offensive line, and one last shot at redemption. Could this be the comeback story of college football's next breakout dual-threat star? Let's break it down. It all starts with the transfer portal, the chaotic heart of modern college football. This offseason, Deion Sanders went on an absolute shopping spree, adding 33 new players to the Colorado Buffaloes roster. 17 of those guys play on offense, and one name stands out: Kaidon Salter. Asterisk, once a Liberty superstar, Salter threw for nearly 3,000 yards and 32 touchdowns in 2023, while rushing for over 1,000 yards and 12 scores. He wasn't playing football, he was starring in his own action movie. But last year, different story. His numbers dipped. His rhythm was off, and his career hanging by a thread. According to Colorado insider Adam Munsterteiger, this is kinda his last opportunity, and he's not lying. Salter's walking into a quarterback battle against true freshman Julian Lewis, Coach Prime's highly recruited QB prodigy. The stakes? Simple: win the job or disappear. Why does this matter so much for Colorado? Well, the Buffs' offensive line has been historically bad. Over the past 2 seasons, Shedder Sanders was sacked 94 times. That's not a protection scheme. That's a crime scene. Asterisk, but this year, Deion flipped the script. 7 new offensive linemen came through the portal, headlined by 5-star stud Jordan Seaton. The line looks deeper, stronger, and finally built to compete in the trenches. It's a total renovation. And here's where it gets interesting. Colorado's offense under Coach Prime has been pass-heavy, ranking dead last in rushing offense last season. But Salter thrives in a system built around RPOs, zone reads, and dual-threat opportunities. In 2023, he wasn't scrambling to survive. It was part of the plan. Asterisk, if Deion lets him cook, Salter could be this year's college version of Jalen Hurts. The new playbook under OC Pat Shurmur might finally give Colorado a run game that keeps defenses honest, boosts the O-line's confidence, and takes pressure off whoever's under center. But make no mistake, the clock's ticking. Freshman phenom Julian Lewis is waiting in the wings. If Salter fumbles this opportunity, either literally or figuratively, Lewis is next in line. The ultimatum is clear: ball out or bow out. So, can Kaidon Salter resurrect his career in Boulder? Will Coach Prime bet on the seasoned, dual-threat veteran over his 5-star freshman? And can Colorado's rebuilt O-line finally hold the line and give their quarterbacks a fighting chance? Asterisk, one thing's for sure: Deion Sanders loves a comeback story. And if Salter delivers, this could be one of college football's most electrifying redemption arcs of 2025. But it all comes down to one man's belief and one man's performance.